Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. Got an excellent show here today. Y'all see the title. I hope my mic is good. I'm gonna get a mic check. Get a mic check. I hope my mic is good. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. I'm just trying to see how long I can stay calm in this video. So I start off calm because I'm about to goddamn blow up. I hate that this thing is right in the way. Right in the way. Oh gosh. Let me see if I can get this out of the camera. I don't like this. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Uh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's this damn CB. Didn't realize it was gonna be part of the damn video. Um. Oh jeez, God. All right. Y'all see the title, and I want to try to stay as calm as possible. Calm as possible in this video. I want to say stay as calm as possible in this video. I just talked to my sister. Y'all know my sister stays in Poland. She stays in Poland. Her and her husband, they run a business out of Poland, and so yeah. Um, but she does business here in the U.S. I've been watching videos, man, and I don't know at this point. I don't know if this is a bluff thing. What is going on? Like, I don't know if Donald Trump is secretly trying to get the Europeans to commit suicide, because y'all do remember when Trump was going to trial. I don't know if y'all remember when he went to New York. I think it was under Alvin Bragg's, and then under Alvin Bragg's, and then the Eugene Carroll case. Trump just had this look alike. When I get out of this, I'm going to take revenge. And Trump, when you go to court, I'm guessing that when a person goes to court, you realize who your friends and who your enemies are. And especially your enemies who want to rub things in your face. And if y'all can recall and go back to the time when Trump was in trial under the Eugene Carroll, the Alvin Braggs, and the Letitia James, if y'all can recall that, Trump, he was in courtroom and he just had this look of disgust on his face. He just was just like mean mugging the whole time. Of course, you're in court. A lot of people mean mugging. They not all smiles when they in the court unless they win a settlement or whatever. But even then, beforehand, people are mean mugging. There's a mean mug that people tend to have. Um, there is a mean mug that people had, and Trump definitely had that mean mug. And what I am guessing is that when Donald Trump was in the courtroom, he was thinking about Stromer, Macron, how they were not only Zelensky, they were not only campaigning for Kamala Harris, but they were hoping and wishing and praying for Trump's downfall, for him to be convicted, for him to be locked up. And oh, yeah. And I think Trump now, rewinding this now, he's telling Ukraine, these same people, including Zelensky, oh, yeah, go ahead and fight Russia. Yeah, go ahead. You can take Russia. You can take the original boundaries. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. I think Trump is trying to get these people to kill themselves. I'm really thinking Trump is really trying to get these people to just kamikaze themselves, because there's no way Trump believes that they can take that Ukraine former Ukraine, which is now part of Russia, because these territories are Russian territories now. So if you're going to the Donbass region, that being Luhansk, Crimea, Bakhmut, any of these territories are considered Russian territories. As of this year, all of the Donetsk, not even, well, I was going to say Luhansk, but all of the Donetsk region is controlled by Russia. It is now part of the Russian Federation. And for Trump to pat Zelensky on the back and pat the European leaders on the back, oh yeah, you can take back the 1994 borders. That means Crimea too. What Trump, what you know, common sense, y'all see the title, leave Russia alone. Now, that's one part of this. The other part of this, I'm going to deal with America because I'm just talking about just Europe and Ukraine. Europe and Ukraine, I think you guys were on Trump's mind when he was going to those trials. Eugene Carroll, Letitia James, Alvin Braggs. He was thinking about y'all. Them times when he was mean mugging, he was thinking about y'all. And so now, him telling y'all, including you, Zelensky, to go ahead and go take on Russia. Go take on Russia. Y'all might want to think about that. Y'all might want to think about that. Think about that. Think, because it ain't illegal yet. As my friend said, think. It ain't illegal yet. Think. It ain't illegal yet. Think. That's a song. It's an actual song. A friend of mine, Macaulay, yeah, he said he made a song called "Think." It ain't illegal yet. Think, because it ain't illegal yet. Think. See, I told you I'm gonna try to. Every time I start off a video with a title like this, I try to stay calm, but then I get revved up because I'm like, what is really going on here? Daniel Davis exit general speech. Okay, I'm at to watch that. Shout out to Daniel Davis. His one thing just came up. But let me just say this. I'm not going to be long on this video either, but I want to get to the point. Um, and this goes for Europe and Zelensky. He's gone. He's gone. But Europe, I think they're gone too. But this is for the neocons here in America. The neocons here in America, I think a lot of y'all come like what's his name? The gay guy. What's the gay boy's name? The gay old man, the damn Tutti Frutti Fairy. What's his damn name? Lindsey Graham. I think Lindsey Graham got in his position as a senator. You know, he probably was some Southern Baptist church, and he had that type of charisma, that Southern Baptist church charisma, and that's how he got into position. I don't think he studied no parts of history, no parts of when Adolf Hitler had the greatest army, went into Russia and failed. When Napoleon in his time had the greatest army, went into Russia and failed. When the Swedish king in his time had the greatest army and went into Russia and failed. Like, people are not reading the tea leaves of history. They're not reading the obvious. The obvious. Again, when I say the ice gods, I mean, I know y'all dismiss it. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but when you watch and learn and read and absorb these histories on Russia and how people tried, the greatest armies tried to rush in there, and how I said time and time again, you got to battle the cold weather. For my military out there, shout out to y'all, shout out to y'all, even the Marines, man. The Marines are claimed to be the toughest branch, and let me tell you, um, there's a Marine, and I'm not saying that y'all Marine simplify to y'all brothers that some of y'all are so gung ho. Um, Not saying that y'all are not rational, but I think the most rational Marine that I know is my sister. my older sister is the most rational Marine that I know. She is the most rational Marine that I know because she gonna tell it like it is. Black woman. Black women gonna tell it like it is. Not saying that in any other woman. I think women tell it as it is, as period. But when women join the military, when they join the military or the police force, they tell you. They don't try to sugarcoat nothing when they're in that environment. And so my sister, being that she's former Marines, she gonna tell you, she's like, there is no training in the world that prepares you. Now, mind you, my sister travels because she's the head flight attendant. She travels all over the planet. And she said, in all her military training, there is no type of training that trained her for the cold in Iceland and the cold in Siberia, in Russia. She said St. Petersburg was cold as icy as all out, get out. When are we going to understand that there is no military training that trains you for the extreme cold? You have to be in that extreme cold weather. Siberian cold weather is colder than the Antarctic cold. When are we going to understand? Like, when are we going to understand we on the West? I'm talking about the West here. I'm talking about Europe. I'm talking about America. I'm talking about these neocons. I'm talking about our generals. When are we going to understand? Like, y'all in the military need to know better because y'all are supposed to be trained in military history. Y'all are supposed to learn about Hitler and Napoleon and all these other great forces that tried to go up into Russia and how the Russians just stand back, let the cold weather come in, and fight the war for them. When are y'all gonna what is so hard to understand about that? Like, things don't function in the same in the cold. Like, this won't function in the same. This, like, the electronics, the phone, things don't work the same in the cold. So not only are your fingers gonna fall off, like when you're blowing and icicles instantly come out of your mouth, like, and they're icicles, there's a problem. Like, the human body is. I'm gonna stop saying ice gods. I'm gonna just say, because a lot of y'all don't know, y'all don't. It goes over y'all head. I say ice gods, it goes over your heads. When you're blowing and you and icicles. No, a lot of y'all in America are used to blowing like, and it'd be like little frost and like, oh, that's cute. Look like little smoke. No, icicles come out of your like. You're spitting icicles coming out of your mouth. A lot of y'all can't understand that because y'all have not been in that position. I'm talking about all Americans. I'm talking about all military. Unless you're up there in Siberia, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Unless you're in Siberia, you don't know what I'm talking about. Your electronics don't function the same. Things don't function the same in that type of cold weather. When you're blowing and you're blowing out icicles, that's a cold you can't even imagine. Let me ask this question for anybody who want to pump their chests and feel like we could take on Russia. Number one, did Putin threaten to like invade Boston or Missouri or Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, Hayward, California? I don't know. Pick an area. Chicago. Did I already say Atlanta, North Carolina, Texas, Dallas, Houston? When did Putin threaten to invade any of these places that I just mentioned? Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Mobile, Alabama, Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Alberta, Albuquerque. When did Putin threaten to? Can somebody else? Can the two people watching? Can y'all type in the thing? When did Putin threaten to invade any of these places I just mentioned? I'll wait. New Mexico, San Diego, Colorado, Arkansas, Kansas, Tennessee, Connecticut, Baltimore. Never. Oh, Ratchet Talk Sport. So Putin never threatened to. Where you from? Where you from, Relax and Talk Sports? Because maybe Putin threatened to come to invade where you're from. Because all the places I just mentioned, Putin never threatened to invade any of those places I just mentioned. Miami, Reno, Las Vegas. I mentioned all the places I want to go. North Carolina. So Raleigh, North Carolina. When did Putin threaten to invade Raleigh, North Carolina? North Kakalaki? When did Putin threaten to invade North Carolina? Can you tell me that? Lexus Talk Sports. When did Putin threaten to invade North Carolina? Can you help me out here? When did he threaten to invade North Carolina? I'll wait. I believe you said never. I believe you said never. Crazy because in Riley, I'm in Riley. Right, so when did Putin threaten to invade Riley, North Carolina? I'll wait. Why would we poke the bear with a toothpick right in the eyeball based on their backyard? Because I know just like North Carolina, all those places in America I mentioned, if you go in somebody's backyard, they're liable to take a shotgun and, kabloom, kabloom, kabloom towards your forehead. They're most likely to do a kabloom towards your forehead. Do you understand what I'm saying? Relax and Talk Sports. If somebody goes in your backyard, anybody's backyard here in all those places that I mentioned, you're most likely to get a kabloom to the forehead with a shotgun or any other caliber weapon. It don't matter. Pick a weapon. I just say shotgun as a common weapon, but you will get a kabloom to the forehead. I do. Right. So why are we going into Russia's backyard? Why are we trying to push, why are they trying to push Putin? I had a talk with my sister, right? And I called her and she's like, oh, Putin didn't keep his word. What word? Putin said, and he's been saying, no NATO membership for Ukraine. Do you understand that, Relax Talk Sports? No, they've been saying this since the days of Soviet Union, since Reagan, before your time. So I don't know how old you are, but I know this is before your time. I just know. And if it ain't before your time, then you know what I'm talking about. No NATO membership for Ukraine. That's been a red line since the days of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was before Clinton, before Obama, before Bush, before Biden, before Trump. And we think Russia's just going to forget, oh, 5, 6 presidents later, oh, they'll forget. We want to fast track NATO. We want to fast track Ukraine into NATO membership. Europe. And Russia is saying no. No. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Why? Relax Foxport, can you share this video? I wanna start a fight. I want to start a fight. So if you know if anybody besides myself that talks on the opposite end about Russia and all that, we gonna kick their ass. Share my video with them. Share my video because I'm tired like of this. Like what are we like? What are we doing? Is this just some entertainment shit? Is this just clickbait shit? Like, is this just some social media shit going on? Because why are we like trying to fight Russia? Why? Why are we trying to provoke? Why? What is going on here? So I want to start a fight with these people that's making these crazy. Now, shout out to MD because MD be the first one. I'll take on that fight. Let's do it. Because this ain't making no sense. This ain't making no sense, man. Why we want to fight Russia in their backyard? Again, I think Trump has a vendetta against the Europeans because of what the Europeans did during the time that Trump was going to trial. They came to America and was like, yay, Kamala Harris, yeah, yeah, Trump, lock him up, lock him up. Zelensky did that, and the European leaders did that. Y'all think Trump forgot that? And then Trump is patting him on the back saying, oh, yeah, yeah, go take on Russia. Does that make sense to you, Relax Talk Sports? Putting a battery in the back of somebody who goddamn touted in parade for your downfall, for you to get locked up, for you to be convicted, and rooting for your opposition. And now that you won, everything's all good. You think there's a reason behind why Trump keeps telling them, yeah, go fight Russia. Keep patting them on, yeah, go fight Russia. Go take them on. Go fight Russia. And they're not reading the tea leaves that he's saying, NATO, NATO, we're going to sell weapons to NATO. Y'all go ahead and y'all go fight Russia. But the Europeans are like, but you're part of NATO too. You're part of NATO too. You have to fight too. And Trump is like, well, we'll just have to see the circumstances. That's that New York shit. That's that New York shit. We'll just have to see. I mean, just the circumstance, meaning, no, I am not going to jump into war because y'all want to jump into war with Russia. I'm not jumping into war with Russia. Pay attention to the whole history of what Trump has been through and the way these people reacted when Trump was going to court. When, like I said, when he was going to court on the Letitia James, Alvin Braggs, and the Carol Eugene case all at the same time. Every week he was going to court. He was going to court. He was going to court. Every time he was just looking like this. And I'm sure he was watching the news when them Zelensky and the European leaders are like, yay, Kamala Harris. Yay, lock up Trump. He's a convicted felon. Lock him up. And now that he won, everything's all good. But y'all wondering why Trump is like, oh yeah, go. He switched it. He went from we're not taking on Russia to oh yeah, y'all can take on Russia. He's not saying we, he's saying y'all. We will sell y'all weapons, but y'all can take on go take on Russia. Go take on Russia. Yeah, go fight Russia. Y'all, in fact, y'all can take back the borders, the 1994 borders. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Europe. Go ahead, Europe. Go ahead. Go ahead and fight Russia. Go right on ahead. So, oh man. And I'm telling the Europeans, crazy, I'm a Riley. Okay, so that's Relax and Talk Sports. This message is actually for Europe. I don't like Europe. I don't like those European leaders, but leave Russia alone. But see, I get it. Y'all think that we'll get your back. Even if we get your back, we will lose. Let me say this again. If we get your back and start a fight with Russia, us, along with y'all, along with Ukraine, will lose that war. Because we were not going to fight Russia by themselves. Y'all do know that China's going to get involved in that shit, right? Y'all do know that China and Russia are going to provide those Allahu Akbar, Iran, Allahu Akbar, with nuclear weapons, right? So we're going to have Allahu Akbars running around here with nuclear weapons. Do y'all really want that? But then again, we just goddamn made former Al Qaeda, former Nusra, former Taliban leader, president of Syria. So I don't know what the hell's going on now. Mr. Head Chopper, yeah, he's the president of goddamn Syria right now. So what are we doing? So when they say get in the bed with the devil, I don't know who the devil is. I don't know if it's us. I don't know if it's Al Qaeda. But the what I'm saying is that this man and everybody, they run up to lead. Oh, let me take a picture of them. This former head chopper. Well, I don't even say former. He probably still chopping heads and shit. Want to run up and take pictures with him. Oh, take a picture with him. Oh, y'all are crazy. Y'all have lost your minds, and y'all want to take on, for the simple fact, y'all want to poke the bear in the eye with a toothpick. Literally want to poke a bear in the eyeball with a toothpick. What do you think is going to happen? That bear's going to roar. Just slap your head off. Roar. And the bear slapping your head off is nowhere comparison of goddamn Russia pressing that nuke button. Did I say press the button? Right, because the dead hand don't need nobody. Don't need Putin. Don't need Sergei Lavrov. Don't need an actual person to set off the Yerushniks with the nuclear tips. Do you understand this, Relax and Talk Sports? Do you understand that the Russians don't need Putin? Don't need Sergei Lavrov. Don't need Dmitry Medvedev. They don't need an actual person to press the button. Do you understand that? Do you get that? It's called the dead hand. It's called the dead hand. Press the one if you understand that you don't need an actual person. That's why it's called the dead hand to press the goddamn nuke button. We always watch these nuclear movies, war movies, where they're pressing, they don't press the button. No, the Russians are far way ahead. We don't need nobody to press the button. If there's seismic activities going into Russia, that shit will ignite and hit a city near you. Because there are nuclear submarines all up and down that are undetected, all up and down the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, ready to hit a city near you. Yes, Raleigh, North Carolina is one of those cities because guess what? Russia has the most nuclear weapons in the world. So they can hit every city on the planet in the Western Hemisphere. Every city in Europe, every city in America. They have enough nuclear weapons to do that. And this is who we want to gamble with. This is what we want to play Russian roulette with. This is what we want to gamble with. So no, Europe, you can gamble on your own. And even if the gamble, like I said, y'all are stuck when America was this great power, that died in the 90s. No, we're not the great power no more. Did not the parade, the Chinese parade and the Russian parade show y'all that? And then Trump tried to do a military parade and that shit looked pathetic. No offense to my goddamn brothers in arms here in America, but that shit in comparison was pathetic. And I know a lot of y'all say, oh, it ain't about marching. It is about marching. It's about being in sync. That means their communication is in sync. That means their shit is tight. By watching our parade shows that we're not tight with our shit. We're not tight because we are all individual warriors here in America. That's what we are. We're marching to our own beat and drum, and that's what the fucking parade showed. Everybody was all beating shit. Oh, I'm a badass, but y'all were not in sync. Them motherfucking Chinese and Russians, when they did their parade, everybody was in sync. Everybody was in sync. Like the arms, they were marching all in sync. That shows discipline. That shows that they shit is tight. That means a lot when you have a parade and they like everything is in sync. That says a lot. Our parade, everybody's a badass. Yeah, I'm a badass. Yeah, just sloppy as shit. Everybody, every military personnel here in America is on their own island. You can't win a war like that against everybody who's in sync. Like, they're in sync. So imagine we go to war with Russia and Japan and China and all their military. Look at the parade. I showed you the parade, Relax and Talk Sport. Look at the Russian parade, military parade. Look at the Chinese parade. They were all in sync. Oh! You know, when Xi Jinping rolled by and when Putin rolled by, the soldiers are like, oh! They were saying whatever they're saying. Yes, sir! Trump did a military parade. They just, oh, yeah, we're badass. And they were looking sloppy. In comparison, they were looking sloppy. So what do you think will happen in an actual war scenario? We will get the floor wiped with it, especially if we're going in their backyard. Because at the end of the day, like, so we're talking about going in their backyard. Relax Talk Sport, I want you to do this. I want you to go into your neighbor's backyard and just, I mean, if the dogs don't tear you up, 'cause I'm sure you got pit bulls up there in North Carolina. If the dogs don't tear you up, if your neighbor, you go in your neighbor's backyard, if the damn dogs don't tear you up, I'm sure the shotgun will. Just go in your neighbor's backyard. Can you do that? Cut the camera on, just go in any one of your neighbor's backyard, just willy-nilly. If they don't know you, the situation's not going to be good. If they know you're gay, they're going to be like, hey, Black Search, what you doing back in my backyard? If you're lucky. If you're not lucky, if the dogs don't tear you up, if you know the dogs, if you know your neighbors, then you're probably good. They'll probably be like, relax, are you drunk? Next expert, man, why are you in my backyard? Best case scenario. So if the dogs know you and the neighbors know you, there you'll get a, man, what you doing back here in my backyard? Man, are you okay? Do I need to call somebody? Or you feel okay? If things are good. If things are bad, you go in the neighbor's backyard, the dogs don't know you, they're going to tear you up. If you manage to get out of that, if you manage not to run into some dogs, you're going to run into some goddamn buckshots. So why, I only say that to say, why are we going into Russia's backyard? Because you wouldn't go into somebody's backyard who you don't know. If you don't know the neighbor and you don't know they damn dogs, you're not hopping in their backyard. So why are we going into Russia's backyard? Am I making sense to you? Relax Talk Sports. Press 1 if I'm making any sense. Because I can't see my damn... Am I making any sense? I want to make sure I'm make sense before I end this video. Because I cut the camera on and I'm like, I just want to talk sensible. Am I making any sense? 1, okay. So you see the title, Relax and Talk Sports. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Leave the. If you try to take back Crimea, try to take back Donetsk, you're messing with Russia. Those are Russian territories, and soon to be Luhansk. They're about to take all of Luhansk. Leave them alone. They got the Donbass Legion. Leave them alone. But I see what Trump's trying to do. Trump is putting a battery in their back so they can self-delete themselves, the Europeans. That's what Trump is doing because Trump remembers these same people when he was going to court. And when you go to court, you think about who your friends and who your enemies are. And when you go into court and you're facing some possible time, you're like, damn, if I get out of this, I want to get back. I want to get some get back. And that's what Trump, I think he was thinking. He was thinking about get back the whole time when he was going to court. Remember, he was going to 3 courtrooms. He was going to Letitia James, Alvin Braggs. Was Alvin Braggs the one with them? Eugene Carroll? I don't know. I know he was just going back and forth and he was just mad. Trump was mad. Trump was so mad. He was just in the courtroom. And then he don't know who tried to pew him in them Butler, Pennsylvania. He don't know. They try to say Iran. Benjamin Netanyahu say, oh yeah, Iran tried to. BB. Ain't nobody buying it. Trump ain't buying it. So Europeans, I want y'all to just leave Russia alone, man. Just leave them alone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Apparently y'all haven't not read y'all history. Y'all get y'all positions. Y'all don't actually go to school and learn nothing. Y'all just it's who you know, who you blow, that type of situation, obviously. Because if you known that Hitler had the greatest army and went up into Russia, Napoleon had the greatest army and went up into Russia, and today Russia is still Russia. Today Russia is still Russia. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. That's all I got to say. Thank y'all for the likes, relaxing sports. Thank you for the support, man. Um, I'm gonna go through my damn thing, man. I'm gonna start taking wrenches, man. I'm gonna leave your wrench, man. But all these other people, I don't know what the hell's going on. Uh, because my subscribers should be able to come to the show. Being that y'all come to the show, I'm gonna just take wrenches, man. Just start taking wrenches. Because what's the purpose of having a wrench if y'all not gonna goddamn support? Anywho, ah man. Anywho, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. Let me get back to work. Even though I'm not doing nothing, but I just wanted to share that with you. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Especially Poland. Because my sister stays in Poland. I have extended family in Poland. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. Leave Russia alone. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.